Hey guys, Dale Malik here with Watch to Wear. Thank you for joining me today. So before we get started with today's video, just a quick website update as always. Yesterday at our developers meeting, we were talking about the various filters that you can have when searching for a watch. And one thing in particular that I really like is the lug-to-lug size. Obviously you want to make sure the case size fits you appropriately, but more importantly, it's the lug-to-lug because you want to make sure that the watch fits you proportionally on your wrist. So we're actually going to have a lug-to-lug filter when searching for a watch. But anyway, today's video is going to be on the U-Boat Classico AB 45. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started with the review of my U-Boat Classico 45 AB date. So the movement on it is a caliber number U-28. It's basically an ETA 2824-2 movement. Now the vibrations per hour is 28,800. It does have a power reserve of 38 hours, 25 joules. It's got the hours, minutes, second hand, and a date complication. What else we got? So the case diameter is 45 millimeters and it's by lug to lug right around 53. But as you will see, it actually wears quite well on a smaller wrist. As you know from previous videos, my wrist is 6 3/4 inches, and the way the lugs are cut, it actually wears, like I said, quite smaller, and it comes in right around 48. And I'll actually show you what I mean. So the thickness is 14 millimeters, excuse me, maybe 14 and a half, I would say. I have the PVD coating on mine. It's got the sapphire crystal. The case back, it's an exhibition case back screw down. It's very nice. I just have the standard black dial. They make them with the carbon fiber dials that I do not have. I have the Arabic numerals, nice sticks on it as well as far as the indices. Now it's water resistant up to 100 meters, but it doesn't have a screw down crown. It's got what they call like a canteen screw down, but I wouldn't advise taking it swimming or in the shower or anything like that. I have a leather bracelet with a deployment clasp. So the lug width on the bracelet is 20 millimeters, so you can actually fit some very nice straps to it. I actually had a couple straps made for it previously. Unfortunately, I don't wear the watch that much, just because I have many watches in my collection, and it's a big watch, as you will see. So, but anyway, that's kind of like the brief introduction of it. So here it is. Let's pop this open. It's got a great looking case, okay? As you saw from talking previously, the case is this very lovely black leatherette, very sturdy. I mean, it's a thick case. You got the U-Boat logo there. Just very nice. I'm going to put some pictures up at the end, so I think it makes sense. But nice presentation, very nice felt right here. Zoom in so you can get a nice look of it. Yeah, it looks pretty good right there. Very nice. Okay, so you got the 12 marker, 4, 8. Those are the only three Arabic numerals. It's beating very nicely. You got the U-Boat logo right there. Big broad hands. You gotta love it. This thing is really mesmerizing how well it moves. The first thing that turned me on to the watch was just watching the movement. It was it's just, like I said, it's just a standard ETA 2824-2, but it really is a nice movement. It's solid. I bought the watch, I do believe, in 2012. So, but anyway, let's pop her out here. Kind of like clips out. There we go. Oops. I'm going to zoom back out for you. Yeah, I think that'll do it about right there. So anyway, I'm going to take it out. Kind of leave it on here. So there's the watch itself, and I'll show you the other candy, as they would call it. I'm going to zoom in on the watch here. So here's the crown. This kind of like screws off. It's what they call like a left hook. And it doesn't have a hack movement. It does have the date right, well, it's being covered, but anyway, I'm gonna pop this out. One click out will change the date. 2 will pull it out all the way, there you go. We'll change the time. It does have a hack movement, I'm sorry, I misrepresented. There's the date right there at the 3 o'clock position. And the way that I was told to wind it is to do it backwards. So instead of going like this and winding the watch, you go this way and it's easier to wind. Just like that. Now some of the U-boats in the past did have a problem with the crown breaking. Those were the previous generations. Mine never had an issue with it. And that just screws down just like that right there. Now it is a it is a sign crown. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good look at that or not, but I am going to try and if I can figure this dang darn thing out here. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in here. A little bit more maybe. There you go. All right, so you can see that it's signed U-Boat right there. Very nice. Low profile crystal. The sapphire crystal is in perfect shape. Actually, the watch is in meticulous condition. I like I said, never wear the watch. And I would, the PVD is in actually probably mint condition, I would say. I'm very careful with my watches. But it's just beating along very nicely there. Low profile crystal. Can't really see it that good. There you go. Nice. There. It's very low profile. So what I was talking about was that from here, kind of like where the lugs begin to right there, okay? That's right around 48. Now lug to lug, it is 53. So it's kind of big, but, and we're gonna have some pictures up at the end so you can get an idea what it looks like on a smaller wrist. So it actually looks pretty darn good on a smaller wrist. No complaints. The back of the watch is right there. Let's see if you can maybe see that a little bit. See there, right in there. Okay. Nice sign rotor. Beautiful. Very screw down case back too as well, obviously. And I just like I like the details around the watch too. It's very nice. Very nice details. So the strap is, the leather strap is actually beautiful. I had a custom strap made by a guy named, I do believe it's Combat Straps. I'm sure you guys know about him. Heavily advertised. He advertises on the forums big time. Great strap. It's a kind of is it? I think I got like a brownish with some black stitching on it, a lizard strap. It's beautiful, but it's just not my style. I kind of wore it for a little bit, and then I went back to the black strap. The black strap, in my opinion, is just more timeless, and it's super, super soft. Okay, it does have right there a sign buckle. Okay, easy to use. You clip this down. This goes in just like that. There. Probably should zoom back out for you a little bit. My apologies. Clips down. Then there's 2 buttons right here. Push those. This will release it like that, and then there she goes. But very nice. Pretty watch. You either love them or you don't. They were kind of niche-y at the time. I don't know, you know, unfortunately with U-Boat, these watches sold Well, this one here was right around $3,500. And boy, you could pick these up on the secondary market for, I've seen them less than $1,000. Obviously it depends on the condition, depends on if it has box and papers, but I'm telling you, I've seen these watches in pristine condition for right around $1,100. You get a lot of watch for the money, but it is a niche type watch. You either love them or you don't. It's one of those watches. Now on the dial, you can see how, and it's got a great lume too. I'll do some photos at the end. So the lume on it's very, very nice. But anyway, let's put that aside here. And so this is the box. Go back to the box again. Obviously the watch sits in here. So underneath the watch box, here is the warranty card. Okay, it's got the serial number, the reference numbers, and the movement caliper. That is the U-Boat. U-Boat calls it their U, obviously for U-Boat, 28. And then here's the booklet that it came with. It's a very nice box. I know I keep saying that, but it is a great box. So there's the book that it came with. Instruction manual. The box is in pristine condition. Unlike my Seamaster box, this box actually, this looks really good. It sits on my dresser. I don't keep this watch in my watch boxes that I have. I keep it in this box just because it's a great looking box. I love it. They had all kinds of variations. They had a couple chronographs. They had one I do believe called the, I think it was called the Flight Master maybe. But just a nice watch, all around nice watch. I will probably be selling this watch once we launch our site, Watch to Wear, sometime in August. I'm not sure what I will be asking for it, but if anybody is interested, just hang tight. It'll probably be listed on the website. But anyway, this is the review of the U-Boat Classico AB 45 date automatic movement. Hey, if you like the video, make sure and give me a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, well, you can give me a thumbs down too as well. Trying to bring a lot of content to the site or to our channel because I think it makes sense. And I wanted to do this review on the U-Boat because there really isn't many reviews on it. Maybe there's a reason for that because the watch maybe is kind of niche and a lot of people don't like it. But there are a few reviews on there. Before I bought this, I searched heavily and saw a couple cool videos on YouTube. But anyway, make sure and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and as always, make sure that you will always have a watch to wear.